Hey guys, and welcome, and yes, we are doing the most last second stream physically possible. I am playing in a tournament and thought, you know what, I might as well stream it. So about 5 minutes ago, I chucked up a stream, but luckily the tournament's been delayed a little while, so I did manage to actually get stuff all set up. But basically what we're going to be doing is playing in Logic's Battlemania tournament, which is best of ones, so I don't know how long that's going to go on for. Best of ones are incredibly risky. You can beat almost any player in a best of one, but likewise any player can pretty much guarantee that they've got a good shot against you as well. So we'll go as far as we can in the tournament, see what happens. We've entered this tournament, so they do like a season thing for this tournament. We've entered twice, and I think got to the finals both times. So we're already qualified for the grand finals, so we won't be going to super try-hard meta, I don't think. There's no real need to, as I think we're already qualified for the finals of this season, which will be pretty good fun. So let's quickly pop into some multiplayer battles and see if my opponent is indeed ready. Hopefully the tournament has indeed started, and it looks like it actually has, which is really cool. So I will check to see who I am up against. Bum, 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 bum. I am against Dilatron. Cool. Let's give you guys a little look at the bracket. So here's a link to the bracket. Boop. If you guys are interested in checking it out. There's a lot of good players playing today. We've got Stormrunner, Takoyaki, Riffleshuffer, Hanodinis, Biblinton, Blackthorn, Poland, Palpatine, Ice Power. There's a load of players in here who are really top tier and talented, which is quite scary. I believe I have played Dilatron before. If we win, we have to go up against Lunacy, which will not be a good fight because for us, because Lunacy is a far better player. But, you know, it'll make it a big old scrap that is on a rather large map, and Lunacy does like skirmish, so that'll be something we have to take into consideration. But up first, before we even get to that point, we have to go against Dilatron on Iron Sand Desert. Should be some good fun. So I'm going to drop him a little message. It looks like he already has sent me one. Hey, I can host a lobby if you would like. So let's go ahead and host one anyway. And if he wants to do one himself, we can. The Dilladuck. Sounds like a cool name. You've already finished the first round. How, Grombrindle? How? Oh, because you're straight into round 2. Well, that is the power of what a Dwarf King brings. He gets those luxuries in life, you know. He doesn't have to play with the peasants, man. He only plays with the champs in the later stages. Lobby is up. Called the Dilladuck. So, it is us to pick and ban first, which is really bad news. So, the way this goes is you pick 3 factions and ban 2, but I think statistically, the bottom end of the bracket should do quite a bit better than the top. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, pick 3, ban 2. We'll have to think about that a little bit. What do you guys want to see today? Yes, I've already crushed my opponent. I'm into round 2. I love it. So you better try your best. People seem to want me to go quite try hard, but I think we're already into the finals, so of the season. So we might just we mix it up a bit. Right, just gonna chuck some Doritos on the floor. How are you? Cool. So it looks like Dilatron is here. I'm not too worried about the score bracket because it's best of ones at the moment. Is Dilatron's photo Squidward? Oh, that's amazing if it is. That's amazing. So we get to pick three forces. Some new troops. I've done quite a lot of videos recently, actually, Crypto on Lizardmen and the Beastmen if you are interested in the new stuff. But I'm down to try to pick them as well. I believe Dilatron plays Dwarfs. I don't know why. I've got that in my head. Maybe he just doesn't at all. Good new. All good. So I pick and ban first. I think. Hope to see some tic-tac-toe. I've been using tic-tac-toe quite a bit up against Beastmen, actually. You say that, Ice Power? There was a tournament last week, and I think it was near 70% of the bottom brackets won against 30% at the top. That's what Puglington, I think, was talking about. Someone was. Yeah, so on average they said it was like 68 to 70% bottom bracket would win, which is interesting enough. So, we shall go. I'm sure it changes if you know your opponent, obviously. But I don't know what Dilatron plays, so I can't ban like his favourite factions. So, you know, so it becomes a little bit messy. But we will pick Lizardmen as one of our factions. Beep, 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 beep. I kind of like Dwarfs, although it's not normally a good first pick. It tends to be a much better counter-picking option. But it can force your opponent to take into consideration, at least. I've had no issues with it. No, fair enough, man. Fair enough. That's just what I've been told. That is literally just what I've been told, that it is biased to the bottom, at least statistically. Oops, looks like I have been messaged a ton. And we'll hop back in. So, we're going to go Lizardmen, Dwarfs, and then we could always go Norska. My opponent then does have the opportunity to go Empire, I suppose. So if we do go Norska, which no one else likes right now and everyone's claiming is terrible. I still like them, but they aren't the best faction, obviously. We could switch out Norska for Beastmen. Because they play relatively similar, and I can show you guys off more of the new stuff again. Though I am a better Norscan player than I am Beastman player. There's probably some nasty combinations my opponent can do. Let's ban... I'm not really scared if he goes Dwarfs. To be honest. What's the easiest faction to start with, multiplayer-wise? That's a good question. I would pick whatever you like the most. But factions like Lizardmen are quite forgiven compared to something like Wood Elves. So whatever's not Super Glass Cannon can tend to be quite good. Or Specialist. Vampire Counts can be a little bit tricky as a first faction. But you don't have to worry as well about protecting range troops. So they can do good work. So I think I'm going to go Lizardmen, Dwarfs, Beastmen. I mean, who do I even want to ban? I don't care if... I'll probably ban Beastmen. Yeah, ban Beastmen. Because he could ban our Beastmen and go Beastmen himself, and they're good against Lizardmen and Dwarfs now. Always good against Dwarfs originally. And... So many options. So little time. Let's just ban VP because I don't like him. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, could have banned greenskins. 100%. Could have banned greenskins. Chariots, says Patrick. Yeah, man, chariots are very scary right now. So there are tournament rules about chariots. What you can and can't do with them. And you are limited to a certain amount. So Chaos banning the dinos. So we have the option to go Dwarfs or Beastmen. I haven't done Beastmen into Chaos since the new patch. I wonder how that would go. Is that something we want to do? Oh no. It was a matchup you used to try to avoid. I mean, they have nothing that can catch Malagor, so you just get guaranteed value from him. You guys want to try Beastmen? It could be a very short tournament. I don't really use them much, but we'd have to kind of cope with... He's almost guaranteed to bring like 6 skirmish cavalry, I would think. So that would be a bit of a problem for us. But we would win the Monster Mash. You guys want Beastmen? Beasts. Counts can be a good first faction, yeah. They're a little bit specialist. You have to be good at moving single entity monsters around, but it improves your micro, and you don't have to worry too much about protecting range or other elements like that. So yeah, I can see the appeal. Dwarfs are also a good faction, in fairness. Or at least to make you feel comfortable as like a campaign player, because they're very defensive. I think this used to be a bad matchup for Beastmen, but we could try it. The herd comes for you. Moo. Beastmen. Cool, we're going to go to Will. So, unless I'm mistaken, which I could well be, nothing in the entire roster can catch Malagor. They can get exiled heroes up in the sky, dragons in the sky, but I don't think any of them can catch Malagor. So we can go Flock of Doom, which is really good. Pendulum would be quite nice. Enfeebling Foe is always good. Cool. Blood for the Blood God! Oh, it looks like he's ready, so here's a build prepared. It's going to take us a little while to get ready for that one. Yeah, if your Vampire Council, if your Lord dies, you are doomed. You are doomed. So we're going to bring a Wargore, because we can. Boop, and chuck on a chariot. See how OP we can make him. We're allowed one character in a chariot, and then we're allowed, like, 2 normal chariots, I think. Although, I haven't found the Tuskor chariots, the basic ones, to be anywhere near the, as powerful as, like, Wargores and stuff. But let's see the pinned rules. So, chariots, Tuskors, Razorgores, Greenskin Orc Boys, 3 maximum chariots. One of those can be a Lord or a Hero. Cool. So that's our 3 chariots. Awesome. Let's just get a load of chaff. And then we can get the Jabber, maybe. We could go for the Blood Brute, but it is really risky here. If we get the Blood Brute to kind of deal with Kolek and stuff, supported by the Wargore, we're going to need anti-skirmish. Is that going to be enough? Oh, that could be nice, though. So any of these we want to get rid of. -4 leadership's quite nice. Improved power charge rate. Charge bonus on vigor. I mean, extra vigor's always good. Maybe we can... downgrade 2 of you. Something like this. It's looking like a build of some description. Yeah, they made new rules for chariots for sure. Yeah, I like the idea of more throwing axes, but that way we can't afford the big boy. The big boy's kind of cool. But we could always downgrade him to a basic one. But even so, I don't think that's going to be enough money. It's not actually 550. It's not that much to increase them all the way up. Jabberslife's definitely better at clearing out the infantry, which is going to be our main problem with this build. But I guess the Tuskors can attempt to clear infantry. And then we've got 3 Centaurs and 2 Chaos Warhounds to attempt to force off Skirmish Cav, with Flock of Dooms as well. But Skirmish Cav still will be our biggest problem. We'll see how it goes, though. I'm down. Just use Ungors to counter Skirmish? Yeah, I guess we can do. But I mean, throwing axes are really good at taking down Kolek as well and the big beasties. But we could get rid of 1. If we got rid of 2, we could afford... Oh, so close to Jabberlife. So you could get the Jabberlife instead. And then just get more terrible troops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me check banner rules quickly. I don't... Actually, no, we can get another Hound instead. So we can do something like this, I suppose. So front line was just going to die. Chariots to kill everything. He's probably going to be halberdiers, but we pendulum them, we Flock of Doom them. And 2 big beasties. So 1, 2, 3 single entities. So that's all fine. I don't know if he counts what he counts as on his chariot. This is the problem with the rules. Like, no one's sorted out the rules in time. So, like, Chameleon Stalkers, like, are they 360? Are they not 360? And all that kind of stuff. Chariots have not been fixed. No. Bestigors are okay here. But they tend to get dragged down. I don't mind the Gorok's Man Rippers. Yeah, more Centaurs would be nice instead of Hounds, but if I'm not mistaken, how much they cost? 700? You could do that, but I don't know. Let's just upgrade the big boy and go for it. Oh. Apologies to my opponent, I keep on doing that to him. Boom, 1 gold. Let's do it. I ain't scared. We're not scared of no ghosts. Yeah, no, Stalkers do not count as 360. Well, at least not in any tournament I'm going to host. Stalkers do not count as 360. It's ridiculous. It'd be so silly. You'd never ever see them. Like, it would be so silly. Why poison hounds? Because when they catch stuff, they apply poison, which is real nice. So the reason we bought hounds isn't to get into enemy back line, it's to push away enemy skirmish cavalry. Rather than, like, there's no archers and stuff to get into, but we need to hunt down the enemy. No, chariots will be getting fixed. They have announced that they know about the chariot problem. So it's all good. But until then, you're only allowed one character on a chariot. At least for the forces of the Beastmen. And you're allowed 3 chariots total, I think, if you're taking Orc Boar chariots or the Razgor chariots, Tuskor chariots, all that stuff. Yeah, I know, 1 gold. We've already lost the mind games straight away. We're already basically done for. Which is sad. The RR throwing axes are fine. They're a bit expensive. But they're good in skirmish games because they have regeneration and poison. So they can certainly do work. So, for some reason, Balance of Power loves new Beastmen. I don't think I've ever seen them not be slightly ahead at the start of the battle. It is really bizarre. Ungors. Cloven ones. So we've got a nice fatto line of boys. Let's get our little Tuskors as well. Just Warhounds defensively for now. Group them together. Group the big beasties. Group the Wargor. You can actually kind of vibe with them, I suppose. And we've got Malagor. Malagor! The one problem you have with Malagor is he doesn't have skirmish mode, so if your opponent does have flyers, you do have to be a little bit careful with your micromanagement, but you should be fine. Look at him go! Look at him! He's just happy to be here. Just pure swagger right now. I love that he's got a little goatee and he's a big goat. It certainly makes a lot of sense. Yeah, they lose to Horsemasters, but you've got to try and contest the skirmish, get them to waste ammunition, hunt them down, team up on them, use them to pin it in the enemy. You're not just going for 1v1 engagements with hounds. That's not how you want to use them, yeah, for sure. But if you don't contest skirmish game, we took out the Centaurs, took out the hounds, and my opponent's bought 3, like, throwing axes, we've lost. Like, there's not much you can do there, so... You can try and screen them out, but if your opponent knows what he's doing, he'll be able to whip around them. What's up, Shetland? How's it going, champion? You made it just in time to watch me get crushed. And it's a bucket ton of skirmish gav! Woo! So we've got 6 units of... Oh my god, I went all in on the Horsemen and Horsemasters. So very expensive. That's good news for us, though, because his front line is going to be garbage. Yeah, it's just Chaos Marauders. He's got some Warriors of Halberds, and we do have Prince Sigvald. Prince Sigvald is going to be a little bit troublesome. Torx beats the living snot out of him, but... Let's continue to advance. If they come in for the charge? No, okay. There's nothing in the air, which is quite good for us. So let's keep the old advance going. Let's get our Tuskors on the move. So let's chuck the big boys in there to start with. We can actually go after the magnificent one a little bit. Let's keep those guys out on the sides. Just get a big old Fockadoom right in the middle there. Yeah, Sigvald's taking a bit of a pounding, which is good. Let's pull back our chariots. Let's move up with you. Just try and push away our opponent, and we can start just wrapping around. So let's get the Tuskor chariots out. Opponent wasting ammo into Ungol Raiders is absolutely fine. Big burning head comes down, but it's only hitting Gauls for me, whereas that's going to be way worse for my opponent. Let's get my sort of pendulum going down the line. Get Centaurs pushing through. Sigvald is dead. Tuskors can chuck in here. Let's move through the gap. Let's get you going. Cool. Let's annoy all these troops. Keep chasing. Let's get chariots back. We need to try and finish off Prince Sigurd if we can. Let's pull back with our chariots. Enemy leadership is going down. He's really trying to save the prince, which is understandable. Let's get the wall girl moving in that direction. And you guys can go into halberds, that's fine. Cool. Skirmish cav is problematic right now, but we have a load of troops who can come back. Continue to move. Tuskar Chariot did a stand-up job. Let's get our boy back as well. Pop another Flock of Doom down. Cool. He's trying to save him by bringing all the skirmish cav, so we're just going to counter-charge that with chariots. Gorgon's looking very healthy right now. Let's move you guys here. Javaslav can come over and assist in this situation. Wargor is doing fine. Let's get the big boy over. Can we push this skirmish cavalry away? Gorgon can keep on the hunt. Sweet. Cool. Things are going okay. We've got some more units who can come back, one of which is the Houndies. Let's continue the Wargor pursuit. Bring the old big Jabba back. He's still got a lot of infantry left and still a lot of skirmish potential, so let's make sure we try to chase off where possible. Once we kill Sigvald though, things will be a bit better for us. Than it is for him at least. Okay, let's get the boy back now. Oh, okay, we've chased that wizard for so long, but it's just too far away for us to bother with. Cool. Siggy's dead. Let's try and get a Flock of Doom down here. Charge in with our chariots. Get you guys back. Let's just deal with this blob. Javaside's gone down. Balance power is currently in our favour, however. A lot of terror is going to come in, which is good news for us. Oh, that wizard did come back. Let's try and juke. We managed to juke. Let's lower their leadership by flying over top of them. And the Wargor should be able to break along. Cool. It's going to be a battle of skirmish cavalry though. Let's try and dart in here. Chasing away with some of our cheap troops. Keep Bloodroot moving. Not finishing off the castle might have been a mistake, but at the same time, like, we were wasting so much time with our Lord. It was painful. The more ammo we can get him to waste, the better though here. Save up more Flock of Dooms. Let's just keep crushing all his infantry. If he doesn't want to play ball and like pull back with skirmishers, that's fine. Cool, he just died from overcasting. So we'll juke his spell. And I think that's going to be GG's. Maybe there's hope for him. Yeah, he still has a lot of ammunition and stuff. Got a Flock of Doom, going to keep it in the bag though. Let's just keep bringing everything back, attacking skirmishers where possible. Cool. Let's Flock of Doom you guys. He can continue to kite there. Nice. It's close. It's close. But I don't know if he's got enough ammo to kill the Wargor. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. Who knows? Let's get into these guys. Save up some more Flock of Dooms. Keep diving down. Got the stuff off. Cool. He's still got a lot of troops over here. But basically no ammunition left. So if we can win this fight, we'll be in good states. Trying to waste ammo on Malagor and keep shooting these guys. Malagor should be fine there, realistically. So yeah, he's just throwing ammo up at Malagor, which is fine for me. Let's keep pushing here. Do we have any more troops left? No, Tuskors. Cool stuff. I mean, he's got a lot of troops left, but we can just save up for a Flock of Doom. How much has the big boy done for us? 1.7, not bad. Hasn't paid for himself. Let's keep attacking. When he does blob up on us, we're just going to hit him with a Flock of Doom. It's coming in bits and pieces at the moment. Let's just hit the Marauders then. Try and break them. Let's get Malagor back in the sky though. Actually, yeah, wait for it. Let's just dive down. We're still a decent melee combatant. There we go, that's surely going to be army losses, I think. Sweet, I mean it was a close game. We came down to just 3 models. Tournament 1. You no, for Poland did you lose? Did you do a double fireball again? Man, I'm telling you, I swear I saw something the other day of double fireball. The jabber limping towards the enemy. Come at me. Yeah, the Wargore Chariot Man, 2.5k damage value, 1.4 on Malagor. They're a nice little combo because you can't snipe out Malagor, and he's like his little general down on the ground. Razorgore Chariots, 763, 729 damage value. Jabberslife, 1.4, 1.9 on the Blood Brute. This is basically what we expected. With insane amounts of skirmish cavalry, and yeah, it's going to pay for itself. For the most part, but then the rest of the build just fails. Like Chosen getting nowhere near their money, Sigvald dying early on. It's that's kind of the problem. GG, well played. That was a great game. You lost to Palpatine, man. Palpatine is a tough boy to face, though, for sure. I think we're up against Lunacy next. I think he's picking and banning first, though, which would be nice. Sigurd at the start lost me. Yeah, man. I mean, I did focus him down with, like, literally everything, so. But, yeah, that was rough, man. I agree. If Sigurd survived and lived a bit longer. Oh, Hand of the God killed your Doom Bull! I mean, that's kind of epic. It's kind of epic. Lunacy awaits. He does indeed, Krell. He does indeed. He just can't do anything now. He just dies. He's still very tanky. But he's not very good up against, like, Chariot, so you can just slam him. I mean, I hit him with Chariot, the Blood Brute, and a Jabberslife, I think. He got overwhelmed, which is the way to deal with Sigvald. Like, his healing isn't going to be a factor if you just burst him down so quickly he breaks. It's what I do with Lizardmen sometimes. You bring a Crocscore Ancient, Horn of Kygor, double Stegodon, and you buff that melee attack, and you kill Siggy in a few seconds. The Wargore just tanked. Wargore was MVP for sure. He was very powerful. Jabberslife did a good job, though, just being a pain in the butt to all their Chaos Infantry. And luckily, a lot of the ammunition did go into the Ungors rather than the key targets, at least in the early stages of the game. But the longer it got on, the more value they got, and they still all did really well. So well played to Dilachon, man. You made it a close game. Nafis, quack quack. Hello, how are you? Goros Warhoofil, as in the legendary lord or legendary hero. That's not in the game yet. Or do you mean Boop boop. These guys, the Sons of Goros. Sons of Goros are actually a very good unit. They used to be very important to the faction because of that magic damage. Less so now because of how some of the changes to the spells work. And the fact Jabba Scythes do magic and so forth, but still very good. Good luck with Legend Torment, thank you. Oh. Cool. So, let's pop up and see who's against us. See, it is Lunacy. So we have Lunacy, and if we win this, we have to face the winner of Tank or Dr. Jellyfish. Grombrindle's Through, Dark Phoenix, Caradoc, Kokosick, Papa Palpatine, Ice Power, Biblinton, Riffle Shuffle, Zypher, Dane, Takoyaki. This is a scary group of players right now, so I'll message Lunacy and get him in. Lunacy. Quack. I will open a lobby. And it is going to be Lunacy to pick 3 factions and ban 2. So, boop. Up to my score. And let's go. Oh, he's in. Hello. How are you? And the map is Prague, I believe, which is a pretty open-planed map. Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. So, yeah, Prague and him to pick 3 factions and ban 2. Good to see. Oh, as a Legendary Lord? I mean, it's kind of tough because he's relatively similar to a lot of like how Chariot Lords would work. So how would I make him work in the game? I mean, he definitely needs to bring that drunk bravado into effect. And the fact that he's like the father of all these Centaurs. So maybe buffs to Centaurs. But I think the reason they've not brought him in yet, and they brought someone like Torx in instead. Torx gives you something different as a Lord. This big, like, hulking beast. Whereas Goros would basically be Kazakh One Eye on a chariot, but just slightly different. So Chaos, Vampire Counts, and High Elves. For me, banning Skaven and High Elves, he says. Interesting. Interesting he's picked High Elves there. So we could go Lizardmen, which is our favourites here, and ban Chaos. I'm not the biggest fan of the Vampire Count matchup, but there's some really fun stuff we could try, I think. With a lot of the new stuff, like Arcs of Sotek, bringing them into action. And High Elves tend to not have a good time against Lizardmen, so I think we go Lizardmen, ban Chaos. Bread for the Dark God. I agree, Nafis. I need all the bread. All of that glorious bread. Doom balls are fun, though, for Poland. Have you been enjoying using them so far? They can do some really crazy damage. So, we will go Lizardmen and ban Chaos. And then he's got to go Vampire Counts or High Elves. Boop. I vote for the Ark of Sotek. You're out! No, Ice, what happened? What happened? Should have banned Beastmen. Who are you up against? King of the Dead! The mighty king himself has arisen once more. You were doing something tonight. I am. I'm playing in a tournament. I'm actually playing in Logic's Battlemania. So we got into round 2, took out Dilatron with Beastmen into his Chaos, and now we've gone Lizardmen up against Lunacy. And we're waiting for him. So he's got the option now of going Vampire Counts or High Elves against us. Oh, Palpatine, man. Palpatine was already a really good Beastman player. So now the fact they've got all these lovely buffs, he's become even trickier to deal with. So we are going to be up against Vampire Counts, which is cool to see. Should be pretty exciting stuff. How do we want to do this, though? We could bring Oxyotl just for the memes. And, I mean, you can sit him in the middle and just have him shoot people. Tic-Tac-Toe is a bit cheaper as well. Dehenowin might not be the worst choice now. Counts. Awesome. Love it. But people did want Arcs of Sotek. So let's first and foremost, bam, they're in. There's no change in that now. We need to get these boys in here. And then we could get Slant of Light could work rather well here. Or at least it has traditionally. So you get like a Light Slan. go something along these lines. Just make him a bit of a raid boss in the middle. But normally you need something to protect him, so you can go like triple Temple Guard. The Bastillons should be able to kill all the Grave Guard, and then Temple Guard help protect against the large threats. Bring in this guy might not be the worst idea in the world. So the Pale Death will be good at shooting from long range, kind of enticing the enemy in. Likewise, he has Primeval Roar, which is plus 24 melee attack. So we pop that when he's guarded by the Temple Guard, and maybe there's a good chance he'll do well here. But we are pretty open to cycle charging Terrorgeists with this build. I guess we have the net to pin them in place. But I do wonder if just a basic Carnosaur would be better than the Pale Death, though the Pale Death would be more fun. What do you guys think? Gonna have to rethink how to win that one for sure, man. Yeah, Doombull seems very nice. I guess you could shoot the chariots, but the problem is the Tuskar chariots are in your back line, running stuff over. Have fun. Awesome. Looks like Lucy's ready to rumble. Chameleon Stalkers? Nah, I don't see them doing much here, if I'm being honest. What do you guys think? Pale Death or Carnosaur? Gusty move to get out of the screen blocker. Man, bring it on. Bring it on. We could contest the air game with, like, a Coatl, tic-tac-toe and stuff. That can be good fun. But, you know what? We're going to get the Pale Death. We're going to give it a go. It could backfire horribly, but if worse comes to worse, we'll end up just doing a load of quick battles. So, at the end of the day, it'll be pretty good fun regardless. So let's get you guys. And, of course... Oh, no! Don't get rid of Gary. Can we get... No. Come on. Yes! Oh, it's 5 gold. So 5's not bad. Demigryph of Halberds? Oh, you meant, First Fin. Soul Kite Inferior is okay, but still no way to kill chariots, so they're screened out. Yeah, that's the problem. I think this could be okay. Temple Guard are basically here just to protect the Slann. The Arcs kill all the infantry. We net Blood Knights when they come in, and then try and kill them with the Star Chamber Guardians. I just want to try this tactic with the Pale Death and Primeval Roar. Plus 24 melee attack, plus bonus Time Warp. So you get plus 48 melee attack, which would be hilarious. We can give it a go. If we lose, we lose. And it's fine. Back to the drawing board for me. Yeah, man. It's mixed up the meta quite a bit. Yeah, the Oro Arcano can do good. It is 2,000 gold. And in this matchup, it's kind of cool little gimmick, which is that it can Vanguard is wasted. But I am telling you guys, when the Carnosaur appears behind your lines, it is freaking insane because you're very not used to it. Yes. Does the Blood Brute beat Kolek? I don't think so. But normally it's not going to be fine there on its own. No healing. Healing's for the weak. Healing's for the weak. Cool. So let's pop these boys together.
Them sore too.
Saurus on the flanks. And just jams in the back to focus our stuff down. No, Nakai, shame on you, Duck. No! It doesn't rampage, which is nice. Yeah, the non-rampage is good. What do you think of trying out the Oracle with healing? I'm not sure what the Oracle is. Oh, you mean the Oracle guy? Yeah, no, that makes sense. With healing, besides him, 2 and 3 Bastillodons with healing crystals. Were you not allowed to take that? I'm afraid. Altogether in tournament rules, I don't believe. But you could bring an Oracle, a Rev and 2 Rev crystals. No, one. Yeah, 2 Rev crystals, but not 3. I mean, it's a lot of healing on your plate, which is nice. Cool. We'll see how this goes. I mean, the Peldef isn't as good a protector as a Carnosaur, because it lacks the anti-large, as well as the Frenzy. But, you know, it can still do a good job. It poisons as well, which is quite nice. So we could get sniped out here by a Flying Goon Squad. We'll have to wait and see. Good luck, have fun. And we'll rumble. This is such a grinding matchup, for sure. For sure. So let's move uphill a little bit. So we do have 2 Vargulfs. We have a Von Karstein Vampire Lord with Flock of Doom, which is going to be very good up against our Temple Guard. I do hate Flock of Doom at the moment. And Spirit Leech. Okay, so we've got Spirit Leech spam and Flock of Doom spam. Cool. He also brought the Lord of the Night Fin, but not much use for that, luckily. Let's advance. I wonder where he's going to Spirit Leech. Probably the Peldef. He does have the Cane Wraiths, which we're going to have to be a little bit careful of. Let's just start poking if we can. Let's get a little bit of free poke and stroke if we can. Bam. Cool. Now let's go back. Cool. Let's get these guys, move the majority of our force over to help support.
Javelins.
See if we can do any damage to these Vargulfs. We're doing a little bit, but not too much, unfortunately. Okay, we did some. Oh no, Skink's from Vanguard mode. Wow. Okay. Let's pop that in here. And continue the scrap for now. Pull back with these guys. Pop our little Gary abilities. Help clear out some of the chaff. Peldef needs to run for his life. Move, move, move. I've had way more problems with like clicking on stuff since the patch for some bizarre reason. Oh no, did not go down because we were like half a second too early. What for you guys? This is so scrappy. Like, yeah, like the clicks just don't work as well. I don't know what it is. It's really strange. Let's try and protect our slan if possible. Let's pop. Oh, we can't pop the Primeval Roar. We've already done it. This is so messy. Yeah, it's just an absolute blockfest. I have no idea who's winning, like, at all. Probably not us, because Flock of Doom's so powerful. Like, Flock of Doom is disgusting right now. Okay, yeah, we're just not hurting a single entities, despite having, like, insane amounts of Temple Guard here. Insane buff Temple Guard as well, but... Let's just use all of our air effect drains. Let's get in there, try and do the work. Stay fighting if we can. Let's kill this first caster, the Death Caster. It's close, but like, oh. It's a really weird matchup now. Oh my god, Gary! Gary! Going ham with it! Get him over here. Try to drag down all these troops. It's a close match, for sure. Get back, get back, get back. Don't you overextend. I'm back. Let's start shooting. Luckily, like, the Flockadoom's kind of counteracted by the fact we can just spam Arcus Otex then. Let's get him with that. Buff all of our stats. Pull back. Okay, so no keep cycle charging, which is okay. Hope the Garys hold long enough. Buff all our stats again. Hell, definitely need to start killing stuff though. Useful. This is so messy. Pale Death, just continue to do your thing, man. We do have a bonus time warp when he gets back. Let Net his Lord in place. Go, let's go after that Lord. Let's get the Pale Death in combat just so we can buff his stats again. Oh, even with Flockadoom, maybe we'll have this. Bounce Power's liking us right now. That's super useful up against Undead. And we got our Javelins back. Wow. That was super, super close. Well played to Lunacy, man. That was insane. GG, well played, man. Game 2. Tournament Lunacy. That was insane. The Pale Death actually did good. The Pale Death did good. That was in... Whew. That was just like... I don't want to look at... 2,277. Mainly off those flocks, man. They did so much damage. Our Temgar got beat up so quickly, but we managed to clean on just about. Slan Mage Priest, 1.2 damage value. Saurus, 1.3. It's insane. 615. 2,200. 759 and 1,000 damage value. This unit, Temgar, holding the line so well. Javelins did okay. They came back at the end to turn the tide. And the Arcs of Sotek, 1.5 and 1.2 damage value. The boys paid for themselves. Arc of Sotek OP. And the Pale Death, 1.9k damage value. With that Primeval Roar buffing up our troops even more. You can buff up those Basilons with that and the Time Warp. And all of a sudden they go toe-to-toe with the Varghulfs, who struggled. 780, 720 damage value despite really good cycle charging from Lunacy. Yeah, across the board his troops just kind of really struggled apart from the big boy in the sky. So we've taken him down there. I am the Truth Slayer. Oh no, what's King done now? That wasn't close, man. That was pretty close. We had like no foot troops left. We had two like Garys who were injured. The Pale Death, it cannot fight like dragons and stuff on its own. And the Slan is useless in melee, obviously. But it was a fun one. Arc of Sotek meta here, maybe. Yeah, Shetland, I agree. I feel like Lizardmen Air Force can be very powerful here as well. What if Gor's Warhoof gave map-wide perfect vigor for his troops, and bonus charge and movement speed for all units, and 2 free Centacle summons? I feel like that might be slightly unbalanced. Slightly unbalanced. Is this a tournament? It is a tournament. It is a tournament. Yeah. Yeah, the arc's much better now, so it works almost like a Mortis engine, but it is one you have to activate, so it's not always on, which kind of counteracts the fact that it's a bit tougher than most Mortis engines. But yeah, it gives Sotek's poison now, which is damage over time, which is quite nice. Doesn't affect friendly troops, of course. I don't think it's quite as a large area either as a normal Mortis engine. So taking down Lunacy. Boop. And we wait on our opponent. So Dr. Jellyfish and Tank are still playing, but we will be on a Troll Country. I don't know if this is going to be live streamed. This is optional live stream in brackets. Not sure what that means. So I'll have to wait and see. But it looks like Takoyaki is through to the quarterfinals, as well as Riffle Shuffle, managing to take down Zypher and Hanoden, so he seems to be in particularly good form. Bibblington and Black Fawn are fighting to get into the quarterfinals, where they will meet Papa Palpatine, and just above me in the bracket is Caradoc and Grom Brindle going toe-to-toe up against each other. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Check my messages. I think we're all good. Wow, King! Wow! Just seen your message in my Discord. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. You're real nice. Yeah, a lot of units left, but the thing of that matchup is, like, if they break and run, I'm not going to be getting them back, really. But yeah, I agree. Slant isn't that bad in combat. I don't know exactly how much damage it does, no. I mean, it will depend, I suppose, on the number of units it hits and stuff. Have I got the Chameleon Stalkers to work well? I have indeed, Robert. Mainly against High Elves, and then you just bring a couple of units of them to harass the back line, because a lot of High Elf players will bring Tempest to counteract Pterodon Rider play. So you don't bring Pterodons, you bring these guys. They see there's no Pterodons, and then they don't tend to leave their backline super well protected, because the meta for High Elves is to go really wide with loads of archers, Plague of Rust, all that kind of stuff. So Chameleon Stalkers can do well in that matchup. But they're a very tricky unit to use. The precursor weapons, this thing can probably do a little bit more of an impact when it does hit, and then they'll be fine. They're all fine. I kind of think if they change Dot to a percentage of remaining health, it'd be a really good change. Would make Dot much stronger early game. Yeah, so I think the Rev Crystal can bring back models. Yes, it can resurrect dead combatants, but it only does it when every unit which is alive, I believe, or every model in the unit that's alive, is at full health. So it is unlikely to happen, but if you get shot by a cannon or something, you can bring them back from the dead, which is pretty funny. Oh, Priest gave us a Dowie. Dowie can't catch them. Resist makes them good to ignore missiles. Yeah, I could see 1 or 2 units being used in the back line, for sure. Like, hunting down stalkers and stuff. They could be real nitpicky and annoying. But yeah, they are one of the units I've struggled with the most out of the new ones to get them to work really well. But they're a very good fun. I'm just really impressed with the Pale Death there. It is worth 2,000 gold, so you expect it to do pretty good, but it did really well. So, it looks like we're up against Tank. Awesome. Will do. Cool, so we're going to be up against Tank now. I'll host with a name so he knows which one it is. The Rubber Tank of War. And let's see the map, and who picks and ban first. So it is going to be Tank to pick and ban first, and we're on Troll Country. If we win this, we will be through to the semi-finals, which will be streamed. So I may stop my stream, I'm not sure. And like go eat and stuff while we wait, because we're at the very bottom bracket, or we might do quick battles. We'll wait and see. So, bam, bam, bam. There we are, Troll Country. Do I have Tank as a friend? Hey, I do. There you go. Send him a little invite. Yeah, they have Stalk. They have Stalk. They're basically chameleon skinks, but like a combat variety who have the precursor weapons. Do you want to try the Oracle of Healing and the 2 Poseidons? I will at some point, Eldrin. Not right now, though. I, like, won't try, I don't think, like, in the tournament. Because I haven't tested it at all. Can you tell me how you come by the name Rubber Duck, please? I will do. I have told the story before, but it looks like we're up against Tank first, so remind me afterwards, and we'll hop in there. Can you explain what exactly the poison of Sotek does? It's basically like a Mortis engine, so... think of like a Flock of Doom going down on some things. Like, everything around it is getting drained by that poison. So it's like an area of effect damage, basically. But it only lasts for 10 seconds. I don't know the exact stats of how much damage it does. Hey. So we most likely will go Lizardmen against Tank as well if we can, but he could obviously ban them. Fight me! Screams King of the Dead. If I kill you, King, do I become the new King of the Dead? Is that how this works? Yeah, I've kind of stopped doing weekly challenges. People didn't seem that interested in them anymore, Real Human Being, because I tried making them so they were on Inticity's ladder, and obviously less people wanted to do that, which is fine, but the problem is the replays tended not to be great, because someone would do the challenge, just find someone who was really bad at the game and kind of just, you know, beat them up, pretty much. Which doesn't tend to make for necessarily the best content. But maybe we can bring them back. No! He banned Lizardmen! You evil man! You evil, evil man, Tank. You know I love Lizardmen. So he's banned them and High Elves. We probably go Beastmen here and ban Wood Elves. Is probably the play. Here most likely go Lizardmen. You'd be Kingslayer of the Dead. If you kill me, then I am dead. That's about it. I just kind of die. He'd be King of the Double Dead. So he just like levels up. I don't think Apotheosis resurrects models, no. The Bounty Wall. What's the Bounty Wall, Shetland? So, I know we've already played Beastmen, but I generally think the play here is go Beastmen, ban Wood Elves, because Beastmen up against Counts is okay now for Beastmen. You got to worry about Triple Blood Knight for it. But Gorgor and Jabber's Life is really powerful there. And against Lizardmen, you can kind of bomb rush them too, to a degree. You're King of the More Dead. That sounds pretty cool. And I become Dead King of the Dead. Oh my god. My mind. Oh, that's pretty hilarious. You put a hit out on someone. So let's think about this. Let's think about what we want to do. I'm very upset he's banned our favourite Dino Boys. Could go Dwarfs, ban Counts, but it's a relatively small map for it. Which is a little bit concerning. So, I mean, showing off the new stuff. People like new stuff anyway, so we could just stick with that. And go Beastie Boys. Beastmen. And ban... what else? Yeah, that's a really cool idea, Shetland. I agree with Human Being. Yeah, the challenges were like maybe a bit too difficult on that one. Yeah, Apotheosis is still a decent spell, but it's not as powerful, yeah. It's not like a regrowth or anything like that. Yeah, what would you get as like a reward for like hunting people down? I guess you get cast on the channel, but I don't know if that'd be a reward enough. Or an ad for a replay. Yeah. Every time I see Beastmen, I chuckle a little. Why is that? Just because they're funky? It's so funny that Beastmen are like really often picked now. When you like never saw them before at all. It's really funny. But I hope you guys are enjoying so far. If you are, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out quite a bit. Pushes this out to more people. Subscribe if you haven't already. All that good standard YouTubey business. Looks like people are enjoying. Oh, so you like yourself can have a bet. So I'll pay £5 to whoever can beat King of the Dead's Tomb Kings. I don't know if anyone can beat King of the Dead's Tomb Kings unless you are King of the Dead. Like, unless he kills his own Tomb Kings, it's pretty tough. Oh, it means bowel movement. It's an immature joke. I love it. I love it. So it looks like we got counts. We do indeed. Cool. Keep Cool, cool, cool. So let's bring probably Taurox. Self-fix allies. That's lovely. Blood Beast causes fire damage. Lovely. Against counts. Brass Body is very good as well. Blood Axes. I mean, if engaged in melee, load of buffs. I mean, he's very expensive like this, but he's very powerful as well. Let's get probably just the one caster. The problem is you can get sniped out of a caster. But I think that's a risk we're kind of going to have to take here. Pan's Impenetrable Pelt is nice as well. If you overcast it, becomes Air of Effect. 20% physical resistance and 24 melee attacks. Good, but the Prey... well, it's more expensive, but it's a really nice debuff here. Let's get a Wargore as well on a Chariot, of course, because we're allowed one. And then... big boy, big boy. I think that's going to do good here. There's not that many counters to the Jabberlife, at least from the infantry side, and then the Gorgon kind of has to protect him. Then we use the Wargore and Taurox to hunt down those pesky boys who are after us. Are we allowed this? Does the Wargore count as a single entity monster on Chariot? Because if so, we've got Taurox, Jabberlife, and Bloodbrute. Have there been any rules made about this yet? Someone let me know before we start, and I'll can sort out the build. So let's get you two as well. And then a slow chaff. Maybe this is a bit too expensive anyway, so maybe we'll have to cut one of them. What are you guys thinking? Yeah, shadow spells could be nice here. Panzer Metal Belt to buff Double Giant. The ROR thing is pretty easy to kill if you debuff it. Yeah, you have to. You're not limited to one single entity monster, no. Why don't you go ROR Jabbet? Because the Armor Sunderland is not like every effect, I don't think, right? Isn't it just... it's just its melee attacks. Yeah, the Aura of Madness, so the ever effect thing is... oh! Ooh! King of the Dead, coming in the big brain Chaos Spawn Rush plays. So lower armor, I mean, it'd be funny. I don't know if it'd be any good. He's messing around, I think. My type is terrible today. No worries, man. Happens to me all the time. So I don't know if this is legal or not. Jabberlife. Yeah, I don't think it counts as a single entity monster. I think you're just limited to the one. I think for the most part. See, I was right. King Dead's like a prophet right now. I mean, it'd be funny, but I feel like we'd suffer because we probably won't be able to take the normal Gorgon, so we'd have to go like this. I mean, we could do this and bring two of them, but that's not very good. Two of them aren't going to get the same value as the Blood Brute, are they? Though... you could do something like this instead. But will I don't think the Chaos Spawn will be able to deal with the large creatures. We've got Taurox and Wargore to hunt them down, but that's about it. Centaurs can pin them in as well. Certainly would delete infantry, maybe. Maybe. What are you guys thinking? Oh, anticipated rules? I think so is Falcon. So this is the problem. I don't know which rules are being followed in what tournament. And then we could just get some more boys. Something along these lines. Could be fun. You let the team down, coach? No, what happened? Oh, you didn't save them. That's fine. Instead of Chariot Guy? What? Take out Chariot Guy and add in a Gorgon? Nah, man. Chariot Guy OP. So we could do something like this. I think it'd be really funny. I don't think it's... oh no, I don't trust this that it's going to work. I feel like Trio Blood Knights is just going to ramrod us over completely. There's like nothing we can do to counter them. We've got the Wargore, obviously you can counter-punch him. I suppose Taurox as well. Chaos Spawn might be able to pin them in place. I mean, in fairness, it's going to be a weird time. So that could be... Like, I haven't tried this before. So how can we go for it? I reckon we put our lives, our entire livelihoods of this tournament, into the hands of King of the Dead. And if we lose, we blame King. If we lose, we blame King. So, Taurox is pimped up. No Chariot here, which is good, because we can't have two. Wargore on Chariot, looking like an absolute thug. Will of the Dark Gods. Deadly Onslaught. Not bothering any of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. Combined like infantry. Sons of Goros, just to try to pin in people when they land. And then Triple Chaos Spawn and the Vulgargland Broodmother. So like, I've not seen much at all. Magic attacks may really help it out here. It's anti-infantry, causes terror, which isn't going to be too useful now. But armor piercing, I mean, you know what? We're going to rumble. We're just going to rumble. Oh. He's counting them as single entity monsters. I thought he was counting them as you can only have one. You must pay me more warpstone. Yes, yes. Yeah, I also blame all my losses for King of the Dead. It's just when he's not around. It's harder to do now that he's back on the scene. That's a really random rule to add in. Any chariot hero counts a single entity monster. Huh. That's weird. Where did he put those rules up? I mean, we've got the 3 anyway, but... I understand if, like, high off nobles and stuff, because of the healing spam. For glory of the great King of the Dead. We fight in your name today, Liege Lord. Also lose in your name, though. If I do terrible micro and lose, it's not my fault, it's King's. Just everyone remember this. Okay, Chaos Spawn want to keep relatively close together because they want to get that beautiful armor sundering. Look at this badass! Look at him go! Look how cool he is! I love the little purple skin with the little dots as well. He's looking pretty angry at himself there, but don't worry, lad, we've got you. I'm not going to pet him because he's a little bit ugly. And he also might bite my mouse cursor, which wouldn't be good for anyone. Keep you guys in the back. And have a shaman up with the gang. Gang. Cool. So, let's group the Chaos Spawn together. And the Big Papa. We'll group you two together. So just need to remember to pop Brass Body and the Blood Beast. And a little Brave Shaman, who's probably going to get sniped out by Gaze in the Gash, but we'll wait and see. Yeah, man. If those are his rules, those are his rules, man. Yeah, of course. People are fixing these things on the fly. King could have... you could have sorted out the rules, man. You could have been our saviour, but... Yes, yes. You guys feeling confident? I'm not. We're against Tanky. Look, Ban's power is even. Or slightly Beastmen favoured, maybe. I swear it's always Beastmen favoured. Let's rock and roll, bud. Man, I'm very interested to see how this Chaos Spawn do. It is 2 Blood Knights, which is to be expected. Sons of Goros might not do terrible against Blood Knights, if we can countercharge them nicely. Let's try to move all our troops in. Let's keep the spears on the flanks, move you guys back, and just get into the big old mess of things. This is going to be super messy. It looks like he was kind of in the moment of reorganising. Start doing stuff down. We'll really go into the meat grinder here. Just pop all the buffs. Cool. Go after these Blood Knights. No, it's going to fall back. Am I able to catch him out? Okay. That's fine. This is super messy. I love everything about it. Oh, there's some Blood Knights in there. Yes, kill them. Oh, lovely Scav Escape coming in by Tank. Tank's really mastered the Scav Escape down. Let's charge in here for now. Pop that in. Let's go off the White King of our Lord. Okay, 1 unit of Blood Knights down. This is just a blob fight. This is so messy. I love it. Okay, Blood Knights are free to cycle charge now. Or Torx, get back in here, bud. We need you in action. We don't want you out in flanks. Let's get you in here. Sentinels have been pinned in by Blood Knights, which is really bad news. The Javislive's kind of too far away from the lads. They're supported by spears, but they're terrible. Our Lord's nearly dead. All our castle's nearly dead, which is bad news. This is so silly. This is such a silly fight. Come on, we're so close. No! He broke. He broke. And it stood. Stood a little while longer. Oh my god, we have Helm and Ghost. Let's get right into the blob. This is just so stupid. Man, I have no idea who's winning. Someone is. Probably not me. Can't actually get in here to see what how I give them the attack orders. Nope. Big animation coming out there. That is one problem with Javis Life, is it has some huge attack animations when you don't want it to. Our caster breaking is huge, but they may come back, and Tank hasn't spotted this, which is really good news for us. Let's get you back in here. Come on, dude. 5 leadership, what are you running for? Only undead. Yeah, I think the Blood Knights are too much for this type of build. Like, we got some good engagements against them initially. As soon as Tank managed to sort that out. Try to finish off Blood Knights, but there's too many. GG's, man. That was wild, though. That was a hog wild build. I mean, I'd like to go further in the tournament, but going out because of King of the Dead isn't a shame at all, you know. And also Tank. No, my beautiful beastie. Let's just try to kill his lord. No, the Beastmen are doomed. We're doomed. We the fans are winning, Ducky. We the fans. Madness game 320. Just in case they need the replays for anything. Did he just overcast and die? Yeah. I mean, how much damage did this thing get? 1.8, not bad. The spawn, yeah, the spawn sucked. Ah, the spawn. Yeah. If we'd instead gone for the Gorgon instead of the spawn, I mean, yeah, 2 Blood Knights did so good. We assassinated one really early on, the other 1.7, 1.8. Like, we could have used the big beast just to kill Helm and Ghost instead of kind of floundering around. But still, it was a good fun one. Torx Brass Spear 1.6, 1.2 on the Brave Shaman, 1.9 on the Wargore, who is on a chariot and just vibing in combat the whole time. We should have kept these guys in reserve to counterpunch Blood Knights a little bit, rather than sending them in, but GG's, man. Yeah, need Gorgon, GG will play. I blame King of the Dead. Told me to go spawn instead. Yeah, so Tanglish saying you need Gorgon to kill the Mois. It's true. It's true. Could have used them. But I think, all round, the Chaos Spawn build is cooler. So that's got to count for something, right? Good luck in the semis and finals, though, to Tank. I'm only joking, by the way. We don't actually blame King of the Dead. If he is still in chat, we still love you, man. We're only joking. Wait, is this illegal? 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, that's so silly that they count as single entities. I do not like Torx in this matchup, actually. He's harder to snipe. Is he hard to snipe? Yeah, maybe. I mean, Torx can go toe-to-toe the single entities, though, where Morgo can't. Yeah, just limited to 1. The move relation died in its infancy. I mean, we did pretty good with Beastmen today. Managed to get a win. Got all the way to the quarterfinals here. Yeah, Malgor could be okay here as well. Flying around. But, I mean, Torx still did good there. It was just a big old flustercluck here, because we could have taken out him. Added Malagor instead. The negative leadership is actually okay. You could probably just spam something like this, even. Just spam those 2 spells over and over again. Take out the spawn. Add in this geezer. And you're looking pretty solid. Yeah, you just get... I mean, you could either get the Man Rippers nearly. Or even more Sentinels. Something along these lines. But this is definitely cooler. That's so weird. But that's fine. Yeah, no, we're joking. We don't actually blame King of the Dead. It was a fun game. Don't know, Malagor do nothing. He spams Flock. I guess. And can't be killed. Yeah, Morgo summoning the spawns might be better. But you are most likely correct. Thank you, Steve Wilson. Thanks for the content in these last few days. You're spoiling us. No worries, man. I want to go pretty hard this week, so we're doing 3 streams. I'm going to be streaming a little while longer, probably till 8 o'clock, so we've got another 55 minutes. Do you guys want me to do quick battles, or would you like me to host a lobby and we'll all hop in? Gorst is no effective to spam Flocks. He heals Blob. But I mean, he's wasting the heal, I suppose. So, who knows. But we can kind of debate these things all day. So, let me quickly get a vote up on the channel. Boop. So, quick battle. I'll let you guys vote. I'm going to make a poll for you guys. Quick battles. Open lobby 1v1. Or free for all. Cool. So you guys should bam, see a little survey go up right now, and you guys can vote on what you want. So we'll either do some quick battles for an hour, we can do an open lobby, so it's like 1v1s, or free for all. Obviously, we'll try and get King in there as well if it is 1v1s a little bit. Why does that get more hyped over 5 quid than 20? Not an insult, it's just whack. No, I'm really impressed with the 20. I said thanks so much, man. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you guys been enjoying the new stuff. Yeah, I'm not excited. Human being, that's just not right, no. I really appreciate all donations, man. So, I can't actually see fully what it is just yet. Why is it not letting me go to it? No! Okay, I have the option to end the poll, so we'll leave it up for another couple of minutes. And we'll see what it comes to. So I'll leave it open for like another 2, and then we'll hop in. But yeah, no, thank you, Steve Wilson, man. It's greatly appreciated. You're always a true champ coming through to the channel. I have a question. I heard Morgo the Shadowgate gives Mark of Chaos now to their troops in campaign. Can you test these Mark buffs out? I don't really play campaign, to be honest. So, I mean, I could do it at some point in the future, maybe do a video on it. But I haven't tested it out in campaign, no. No. So, bam, we've ended the poll. And the results are being pondered by people here across the world. People are trying to figure out what the answer is. And it looks like it is a open lobby 1v1. So, first come, first serve, guys. Let's open a lobby. And we're going to be playing for about 50 minutes. So we're trying to get in 3 games if we're super quick. Ducky, 1v1. So King, passes 1, 2, 3. But anyone can hop in. I don't want to, force certain people to play and other people can't play and all that kind of good stuff. I mean, what we'll do, actually, Steve Wilson, if you want to play, let me know. As well. So first game will be first come, first serve, and then we'll see if Steve wants to play for the donation. So we have Doc Kraz, and we have Spice Power. Let the memes commence. Cool, Steve. So after this one, send me... I don't know if I've got you on the friends list, but you can hop in the lobby after this one, man. Anyone you wanna play as? King just hops in as well. I'm gonna kill you, Ice Power. I'm gonna come after you. Or Tomb Kings versus Beastmen. I mean, I'm tempted to go Dark Elves here. Anything versus Beastmen. I mean... Oh, sorry, lads. I think we're going to have to go Dwarfs here. I've just seen Shetland say Skyhammer plus Reload plus Rune of Speed if you're open to it. Well, Shetland, your wish is my command. Thank you so much, man, for the $5 donation. And it is Dowie. I think Ice probably is in chat, so he knows what's coming. But we don't care. We do not care. No bans. Bans are for the weak. Looks like he's going to be going Tomb Kings. And we're going to bring the big boy out. So, Skyhammer plus Reload plus Rune of Speed. Okay. Skyhammer. Reload. Master Engineer. Let's get 2 Master Engineers. I feel like Ice is going to bring a bucket ton of carrion. And a load of chariots, most likely. King of Dead, a.k.a. Robdog's arch nemesis. He's like the arch nemesis I can never beat, though. So, yeah, I guess he really is the true arch nemesis here. So, yeah, so you got flash bombs on these guys. Slow down chariots. Restock to resupply the Skyhammer. Phoric, because we want the runes. So, we don't need to lower their armor. Immune Psychology is fine here. And Rune of Speed. Do speed it up. Cool, let's go something like this. A load of miners. I think we go all in on the air game. Six gyrocopters. 3 normal, 2 brimstone, 1 special. Hopefully we can overwhelm the carrion. And then let's get a couple of these guys as well to try to shoot down carrion from the sky. I mean, chariots still could be a problem here. We have like nothing to kill chariots. So we could cut these guys and add slayers in instead. Nah, you're like my arch, like, not nemesis. Oh no. I don't know. Like a Gimli Legolas vibe, right? It's like I'll die side by side with a friend. But we can't show that to other people, though, King. We can't show that to other people. The Rubber Duck King of the Hill special stuff has to remain in DMs, obviously. So, I don't know if this is going to work. I feel Chariot's just going to run us over with a load of carrion to protect, but we're going to give it a go. He's my Pokemon's rival. Cool, so hopefully we'll have time for 3 games, because this one got away pretty quickly. So we'll do this one, we'll get Steve in afterwards, and then, if you want, we can round out with King of the Dead. Get the boy in there. Quack quack, what's up the Blackthorn? How's it doing, champion? Yeah. We can't have the nudes hitting the public, man. So there's 1,000 troops, what a coward. Only a coward would bring 1,000 troops, so I'm here about. Good old miners. Let's just get a big fat doughy line of miners with blasting charges. All the gyrocopters. The problem is the window speed's going to be quite a long way away, but if the enemy catch up we can always pop it on them, I suppose. There you go, our Lion Drakes. Oh, what a build. I want to say we're unstoppable, but we're basically unstoppable. Cool. So my hope here is that the basic gyrocopters will be okay against carrion. Is the theory. But it is just a theory. That's kind of the problem. Eldrin of the Mist, thank you so much, man, for the donation. Are you interested in doing a sub-commander's game mode with your fans? Each player fills a different role for the allied army. That sounds like a lot of fun, man. I don't know if you need a mod for that, or if we can just get, like, 3 people, like 3v3, and then just delegate stuff. Like, one person takes cavalry, one person takes range, that kind of idea. Is that what you're thinking of? Needed some dreaded ogre mercs. Oh my god! Alright, we'll try and sneak that in. Fear my insta ready. Good luck, have fun. Oh no. You have no carrion. You fool! Muhahaha. Though he does have a like a ton of skirmish calves trying to shoot us down.
For the High King.
Can we just like overwhelm these guys with like all our bullets? Oh my god! Oh my god! The skeleton horse archers! Look how they massacred my boy! Okay, let's get these guys moving around though. We need to go after those you shot to. Oh, Spirit Leech and the Gyro Bomber! Boo! Ice, you were cooler than this.
Ready to strike.
Let's really focus fire down one. Let's keep these guys moving. What is going on with these? Does he have double Spirit Leech or something? There's something going really weird with spells on them where you can definitely cast multiple in one go.
Wait, your man's blood. Charge! Golly, attack! Take to the air!
Okay, let's just ignore the U-Shop 2 then. Get back here.
Kazakan Kazakita!
No! Our mighty gyrocopter's dead. That's sad. Nope. Please do not fire it well.
Holding ammunition! Holding ammunition! Yes! Yes!
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. Killed our gyrocopter. That was my bad, but it's still upsetting, you know.
Derby, attack! Off we go! Ready to strike! Very well! Derby, attack! For the ancestor gods!
And there's just gonna be mass chariot city.
Iron Brow! Withdraw! Shocks away!
Let's get all of our copters back here. You guys are guard mode, so you can try and skeleton warriors. I'm sorry, Shetland, I have betrayed you and or failed you, I should say, more than betrayed. Cool. So start shooting stuff again.
By Grungni!
Let us pop this down here.
Hearth and home! Have at them! That's an order! Attack! Yes! No shoddy contraptions here!
You guys in guard mode, shoot there.
Iron drakes! Ready to strike! Miners! For the ancestor gods! Kill them! Move now! Pull out! We are relentless!
Let's get all these boys down, doing that thing.
I'll do it! That'll do!
Keep finishing that ammunition.
Ancestor gods!
Oh, that scorpion's actually a bit too much of a problem. We need to kill it.
Attack! The anvil's might!
I think that might be game. Nah, that was sad. I was just terrible Mike on my behalf through the game and couldn't deal with everything once we lost the bomber. Doom, if you could go off, that'd be useful. Let's continue to hunt down you, I suppose. Shopty Sun was well placed, and then it's just chariot spam everywhere. Which isn't much we can do about that, I'm afraid. People do love their chariots at the moment. No real good targets for this. Oh, there is. Let's line this up. Ooh, that's a nice little cast there. Nom nom nom.
Gyrocopter! I'm at them! The swoop! For the high gate! Right!
See if they come back to us.
Gyrocopter! Go! Will do! Up! Down!
Let's get you guys going over here. Some more bombs. Where are you? You doing anything? I don't think so.
Yes! Yes! Gyrocopter!
Still going after Arkham there. Let's bring the troops back. And yeah, you're just going to kive infantry and cycle charge chariots. Which is what it is, I'm afraid. Not too much we can do about it. We can try and hold the line though, and maybe we'll be able to do something. But it's got a lot of you Shopty left as well.
Preparing bombing run! Withdraw! Range far, range fast! Master of runecraft!
If he comes close, we might be able to hit them up.
Drops away! Tower attack! Kazoo! Aye!
Ah, we can't replenish ammo from that range.
Gyrocopter! Trenum!
Try to get a rune of Wrath and Ruin down. Ooh, is it going to catch in time? It is! Badoosh! Big explosions of fire, catching Skeleton Warriors and Tomb Guard there. But we are out of ammunition now, which is a bit worrying. We can do some cheeky little bombing runs.
Nothing can stop us!
We can't reach. If we can get this engineer back, would be nice. Oop. Sort of bombing run.
What?
Yeah, we're just going to get kited here, so we'll end that one there. I think we lost anyway at the time. GG's. It was a worthy attempt. We tried, man. We tried. But, like, yeah. Here's what it is. Just chariots and Ushopti, which is the way to play this matchup. Not gonna lie, it wasn't the funnest one to play, unfortunately. But still, we did bits. 533, 1.6. This Gyrocopter did really good. Those did lesser, obviously, and just chucking away our fin, but man, those Spirit Leeches come at you like double fast. There's something going on with Spirit Leeches and Fireballs. Been seeing a lot of them come in twos all of a sudden, so I'm not sure if that's a bit of a bug or not. Forik 1.1k damage value, not too shabby. 1.1 on Archon as well. Of course, the infantry do nothing, but they just bog down and distract you, basically, and overwhelm your numbers. And there's just the chariots roaming free, which do the damage. 1,000 damage value here, 400 on the other, 1.7 on both the Ushopti, 1.2 on the big boy, and the Horse Archers luckily did get shut down. GG. Team King seemed pretty good. Insurance versus Air, they're okay. I mean, we played it pretty terrible and just got them killed. More than anything, because I think Karen get burst down by Gyrocopters, and then Ushopti you can tend to juke shots, but we're going to be getting Steven next anyway, though, which I'm excited for. Can someone draw me and Ducky either fighting or making love? I like how it's either. I like how it's either. Yeah, you're right, Shane. We just played it terribly. It is what it is, though, man. It's fine. Yeah, there's Jeremy. There's this weird thing with dwarfs where when you like move forward, they go like yes, yes, which makes me feel very Skaven. Yeah, getting Steve in next. So, Steve, if you'd like to hop in, Mr. Steve Wilson for a game. Oh, it's not a bug. He just has an item which can do it. That's nasty. Then again, Arkan's very settled to being shot. I will play you in the next one. Gonna get Steve in here first. Oh, that didn't go through. Oh, they popped through then. So we'll play King of Dead in the final game, but we'll do one before then. Alright, but after this we're fine for sure, or making love. We'll do both at the same time, it's fine, King. Oh, the Staff from the Gash reduces all cooldowns by 30 seconds. That's really nasty. That's like the old Gobbo Vindictive Glare mushroom, like double shoot. Hey! Hello! I'm assuming this is Steve. Awesome. Glad to meet you. Excited to be on the stream? Awesome. Well, what do you guys want to see? We've played Dwarfs, we've played a lot of Lizardmen already and Beastmen. So what other factions would you like us to bring? Pick 3, ban 1? Sure. Well, we'll probably just pick a faction. I will let chat pick my faction. Then you can play whoever. And we go from there. Shadow King, says someone. Skaven, Wood Elves, Empire. Oh no! Oh no! It's a wide array of different choices. We could try Shadow King though. So, High Elves for me. And then we'll go from there. Awesome. Boop, we'll come back up. Sweet. Ooh, so we know we're going to bring the boy Alephanar. We're definitely going to be bringing the Moonbow. Son of Midnight probably isn't going to be needed. Neither is Shadow Crown. I think... Oh. You go in dinos? What else? Orion time? I would go Tomb Kings. We just saw them in action. We can maybe bring Wood Elves into King of the Dead. Oh, I've had multiple White Line themed armies. Making them work, on the other hand, is something else. I can go dinos. Yeah. Awesome. So I think we're dwarfs into Lizardmen, sorry, into high elves or into my high elves. We can still bring Alephanar here. We can try to counter snipe Oxyotl, I suppose, which would be interesting. Is there any requests for? Oh, I know. Wait, sneaky guys. Bring 3 of them. Hopefully that will catch him off guard, and then we'll have to go pretty cheap for them to saturate on top of. And then let's bring 2 belt throws. What law of magic do we want here? Shadows is quite good. As a rule of thumb, up against Lizardmen, because you have the pendulum, which is nice, but we could bring a heal caster to escort the ogres. So bring life. Well, actually, let's bring high magic instead. Because then we can still bring some healing with Apotheosis, but also get Hand of Glory and Tempest. And Tempest is really nice in case there's a load of Pterodons. And then... Oh, this looks like a fun build. The Flock of Ducks! Bring the Flock of Ducks! We're going to have King of the Dead in the next one, I'm afraid. And then I think I'm going to call it for a stream. Because I streamed, I think, the last 2 days, so I'm a little jaded, unfortunately. But I've enjoyed it. We've had some really good games. The stream's been pretty crazy. And I'm working over the weekend, sadly. But then I'll be back. Maybe for a stream Monday, but if not, definitely kind of like Wednesday, Thursday. I'm ready. Awesome. Good luck, have fun. So, all round, ogres aren't great because they're very expensive. But these guys should win the front line against Saurus Warriors and hopefully beat down the enemy. We are going to, of course, have a problem with chameleon skinks and stuff, but we'll just chuck spearmen at them and pray. We'll pray. Oh, that's a cool tactic, Nathis. Getting the Moonbow and Soul Quench. And, like, just one-shotting casters. Yeah, that'd be cool. What magic buffs are good on ogres? Probably healing. Oh my god, Shadow, that'd be amazing! Well, like, at some point in Total Warhammer 3, we've got to make a petition and get a little rubber duck on a map somewhere. Just, like, you can be in a tree or something. Just a tiny little rubber duck. Just, like here or something. And, we can set a manhunt to try and find it. Let's get our bolt throws nice and lined up. So we're going to deploy pretty far back here. Let's have Phoenix Guard in the middle. And then just a load of spears.
Acknowledged. Spearman. Without fail. Spearman.
We have our boy Aleph. He can go up front to start with. Do a little bit of pokey poke. Bring you back. And then we have a Man-Eaters. Hopefully saturate on top of the spearman.
As you say.
It certainly looks like a build. I don't know if it's a good one or a bad one, but I'm excited to try it out either way.
Orders.
And we're good to go. What's up, Raptor? How are you, champ? Hope you're all good today. We're just going to be closing out the stream, so we've got 2 games left to go. Going to be playing up against Steve here, and then we shall be, aka Terrier, and then we shall be facing off against the dreaded rival, King of the Dead, which should be good fun. He'll probably be bringing Tomb Kings, so I'll let you guys figure out what we want to bring. If you guys decide now, and then when we get there, I can quickly hop into it. Can we make a custom spell called Breadcrumbs for healing those ducks? So like you cast a Flock of Doom, and then you cast the breadcrumbs on Flock of Doom, and it keeps Flock of Doom going longer because they're healed. Let's rock and roll. Cool, let's start poking down at these slot. Oh my god, there's Dreadsaurian and an Ancient Stegodon. I don't know which one to shoot. They're all good targets. But let's start focusing him down for now.
Orders received.
Let's go for the Slan. There may be some Stalkers somewhere as well, which could be a problem.
Lowest champion. Glory awaits.
Let's pop a little big shot into these guys. Bam. That did not do much.
Lowest curse.
Let's just keep up the pressure. Can we use these guys as cav? Maybe. Javelins could be a problem.
Onward. My duty. Old one. Agreed.
Let's fall back with him. Normally, trying to assassinate Slans, I find, is a bad thing because they're so tonky, so thick and chunky, which can cause you problems. That's okay. Yeah, we really want to hit them together.
It will be done. Assyrian willing.
Crush them! Ogres!
Let's fall back with the ogres if possible. Move up with the Phoenix Guard.
Ulfwan Mage.
So let's pop a Hand of Glory on... I guess you guys.
Winds of magic rise.
So the fight's going okay. We are beating down a lot of the enemy front line.
Eagle Claw.
Yeah, it's still a full health Dread Saurian there after us, which is less nice. So let's try and win that flank. Alphanar can keep shooting the Slan Mage Priest. And we'll get the Phoenix Guard moving up to this block here. Fall back. Actually, they're buffed still, so we'll fight with the man-eaters for now.
Biggest in the tribe.
Biggest in the tribe.
High Mage.
Trying to pull these guys back through the Phoenix Guard. Assassinating that Slan was a terrible idea, I think, because he's just taking very little damage. Well, he's taking a lot of damage, but... No! Intercept these guys. Let's fall back with Alphanar. Yeah, the little skinkies. Let's try and see if ogres have any mass on them, and we might be able to push through. Oh, run! No! No! The Dread Saurian! It's too powerful! I think that's going to be GG's. Yeah, trying to assassinate the Slan. Huge mistake, I think. There's just no way it's going down. Try and fall back to our friendly troops.
Without question.
Battle awaits.
Phoenix Guard. Alphanar's running. He's a coward, I tell you. Coward. Let's buff up you guys.
Hear me. Going.
Just run for our life. Maybe we can save Aleph here.
Ulfwan Mage.
Spearmen. We will obey.
Let's rear charge with you. Let's go, my beautiful ogres. Bring down the beast. The beast of 1,000 ducks.
We will obey.
We can drop that and releg it.
As you say, by your command.
Going abroad.
Alphanar's back. Let's continue shooting here.
I give the orders. Spearmen.
I mean, it's not looking good because we just can't kill the Slan.
Acknowledge.
Ulfwan Mage.
Not with so many troops, and I mean, there's like a full health Dread Saurian here. That's probably the bigger problem.
We will obey. It will be done. For duty.
Onward.
Just gonna spam heal the Phoenix Guard. Let's get these guys back to their war machines if they can get there.
Making my way. Following Ethua.
Yeah, the Slan escape aid. That's real bad. Ugh, run, my beauty, run.
Cleanse the land. Lakoi Soraya. Seeking the foe.
Spearmen. Loyal.
Ulfwan Mage. Setting
Trying to
forward.
fall back through
I
the
go
Phoenix
then.
Guard.
Moving out.
Buff them up as well.
For order. Going.
Keep chasing that Slan Butte. I mean, we're scrapping it, but that is a very healthy Dread Saurian still.
Ulfwan Mage. Duty calls.
There's a lot of ammo left on those guys.
Seeking the foe.
My duty.
Spearmen.
Asor, withdraw.
And I'm impressed with. Oh, screw it, Phoenix Guard.
Winds of
Ah, we
magic
just about broke
rise.
that last javelin volley.
I'll show them. Glory awaits. Annihilate them.
Trying to fall back. No, he killed the real one. No, no, the Dread Saurian. I don't think our Phoenix Guard can hold here.
Mage. Going abroad. Menlui. Araya Menlui.
Alphanar has. Does he have any leadership? Yeah, he's up leadership. Hopefully he'll come back.
Awaiting orders.
Run for it!
Oh no, we can't cast a spell. Amulus says, no! We were so close! My beautiful Alphanar! How have they massacred you? 1,100,
The Shadow King. Shadow Warriors.
damage value is not just terrible in fairness. I wouldn't normally recommend bringing him against Lizardmen in particular, because Lizardmen are just going to swarm him and kill him normally.
Forward.
Let's try to get back over here. I believe in you, Avlinar. I believe. I'm going to hand a glory you so you can take on that Stegodon in glorious hand-to-hand combat. Go, my pretty. Go! Yeah! No! No! The Shadow King has been banished to the Shadow Realms, it would seem. Let's try and bring those guys back. Can't kill the Slann, he's still running away. Man, we attacked that Slann all game and just couldn't drag him down. I think shooting the Dread Sauron or the Stegodon would have been a much better play, but well played. Well played. Doing fine, I've just returned from a vacation. Very nice, Raptor, where were you? Where have you been, man? You're back. Awesome, man. Victory for the Ancient Ones. Yeah, Alifanar, he tried his best. He charged against that Stegodon, but oh my god, that's disgusting. 3,180 damage value, nearly 2k on the Dread Saurian. Comedian Skinks did amazing. 958, 686, and 1,485. The Ogres, none got anywhere. Oh no, one paid for itself. Hey, give these guys a promotion. The other two, alas, did not. The Finished Guard got 1.6. Of course, the Spearman ended up just getting run over. The Slann only 97 damage value. I don't think the Skinks did anything impressive. The Curl of Sotek got 843, which was pretty cool. GG's. All is left. Right, we shall do one final game before closing out the stream. And we shall be up against King of the Dead. Let's go Starling Tomb. He was around Bergen, further north. Nice, man. Hope it was good for you. Value seat on the Phoenix Guard. They did pretty good. We did buff them up with multiple Apotheosises, though, and Hand of Glories to try to keep them in the action. Poor little Man-Eaters did get shut down here. So, which faction would you guys like to see next? Let's get a King of the Dead in here. I assume I have you, my friend. Yes, there you are. Boop. And we do the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. It's a little sip of my drink. Got some glorious cranberry juice. Oh, let's have a nice big fat stretch. And the king has entered the chat. My liege. My king. Bows. You want to see Chaos? I miss seeing Forsaken. We can go Chaos. We haven't played them today, I don't think. King coming in with the fighting talk as always. Yeah, Raptor's from Norway. I'd love to visit Norway at some point. Raptor, at one point, you're just going to look out your door and there's going to be a rubber duck standing there with a little briefcase. I'm afraid to say. Cool, King Dead is going to be going Beastmen. Get chosen with great weapons for the heavy metal boys. The city with the most rain in the country. Oh no! Well, it depends if you like rain, I guess. We're obviously going to come with the big boy. Someone wanted some chosen with great weapons. So we can certainly bring them. What else? What else are you guys fancying? Yeah, Norway looks so nice, right? I mean, a lot of the Scandinavian countries seem to have beautiful scenery. We have our own here in the UK, obviously. I went up to Hadrian's Wall the other week, which was pretty damn insane. Pretty insane, for sure. Let's get a Metal Caster. With Final Transmutation and Searing Doom. We don't really need Plague of Rust here. It's a very good spell. And someone wanted Forsaken, so... let's get some Forsaken. The problem here, realistically, is just going to be single entity chariots. So we can try to counter them with an exalted hero, maybe. And Kolek. That's the plan, at least. That'd be the plan. Let's get some Chaos Marauders as well. This looks fun. It looks pretty hog wild. It's just straight up in your face. It's very anti-infantry, not so much anti-large, which is a problem. But we have Kolek for that, and we have some skirmish cav. I want to actually visit the UK for once. Man, you can come raid anytime, man. For sure. Yeah, Norska are a little bit of a laughing stock. I mean, I still think they're okay. Let's do this. I think they're okay in multiplayer. But I don't know, they don't have that many like stupidly hard counters. Anything with air is basically good against them though. Anything that can air cheese you is pretty nasty. They don't have any anti-air and that's their biggest problem. Same with Chaos to be honest, but they at least have more tools to deal with it, like a Hell Cannon and stuff. Oh man, next stream we're trying to do like a giant stream, we'll get a load of them in. You may see a halberd around your place one day where we're like, I'm going to open, the door's going to ring, I'm going to open the door and there's going to be a halberd like lined up against the door. That'd be amazing. Yeah, between Beastmen, Chaos and Norska, Beastmen is definitely the strongest right now. And then Chaos and then Norska. Because the only problem is with Norska, it's kind of like Chaos, but it does Chaos slightly worse than Chaos. And they both do the exact same thing as Beastmen, but just worse as well, with less variety. So, and we're going to be chose on the front line, we're not scared of 9. 9, I tell you. Let's go very wide. If I don't see a load of Chaos spawn, I'm going to be surprised. And then King does love his Chaos spawn. So you two can roll in a pair.
Very well.
We'll get 2 sets of cavalry.
Marauder horsemen. Now is our time.
And then we will get Kolek and the hero together. And then the Chaos Sorcerer. Bam!
Ride their souls.
Hopefully he's on a horse. He is on a horse, we remembered. Awesome. And we'll go for it from here. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, Beastmen is the dominant one of them so far. Awesome. Let's rumble. Boop. Bounce Patter's against us, but that's fine. That's just what Beastmen do. We do have a glorious Cygor build, it would seem. Cygor with Tuskor chariots, hiding up behind Torks and a Gore Bulldog, best of Gore, and then a load of invisible troops. So it is going to be a King of the Hill situation. There is a unit behind us. Oh, that we managed to spot. Nope. No, that seems to be the wrong way around. Okay. You guys over here. Let's try to move you guys into combat if you want to follow my orders. Why are you guys not following my orders? Are you guys seeing this? They wouldn't attack. That's bizarre. Okay, that's kind of messed up a bit because we got super distracted there. That was so bizarre. They wouldn't follow attack orders if you use them as a pair. Let's overrun these spearmen. Cool, yeah, it's just warhounds on the back. Just trying to punch back.
Quick! I bring a tempest.
These guys, yeah, I don't know what's... They don't want to... I told them to go into combat against these spearmen and they won't do it. Which was very bizarre.
Yes.
Maybe it's some King of the Dead trickery.
Abomination
Try and save
awaits.
Kellic if we can, but he's just been hunted right now.
Fast. With me. Now, bloody fools. Marauder horsemen! The gods are undead! This was not meant to be! Moving!
Let's bring you guys back.
Forward, sorry,
And then I'm going to get Spirit Leeched.
Yes, Lord! Retreat! Kill me, blood!
Let's go after him, fall back.
Moving quickly! Marauder horsemen! Slaughter! Yes!
There's going to be too many large creatures for us to beat down.
Break them! I will rise!
Pop a little Searing Doom if we can. We should probably set up for Final Transmutation realistically, but...
Everywhere! Attack!
I think that's GG's. I don't think we can survive back. Man, that was so weird with the Cav. Disobeying my orders. I don't know if I was just doing something stupid and not realising, but I definitely pressed Alt, switched it to attack mode, and they just didn't follow the order. It was really weird. Okay, let's get this goes back. GG. Yeah, Norska are probably... I don't mind them. Still, but they are probably the weakest faction because you cannot first pick Norska. There's too many factions with flying potential now. Kodak really got beat, man. 863. He nearly got saved by that Sorcerer Metal with 1,140 damage value. But yeah, the infantry rush just really flopped on its head, unfortunately. Good play though by King, keeping Torx quite close to the Gorbel. 975 and 1.8k damage value, 515 on the Bray Shaman. The Tuskal Chariots though not performing too amazing. 1.4 on the Eye of Morslip though did good work. And the Bestigors, it's good to see Bestigors actually performing, because so often we see them not really doing too well. GG, well played, man. My horsemen wouldn't follow attack orders for some reason. It's really weird. King of Dead been flirty in chat. King of Dead's always flirty in chat. Yeah, I don't think Norska are as bad as people say. Yeah, man. Unlock the group. Pin him in the group should not take away attack orders. Even if it's not a thing. That's a fun game. GG, bruv. Until next time, my Pokemon rival. One day we'll get him, lads. One day we will get King of the Dead. They're just like, nah, I ain't doing it. We ain't taking no orders from you. Maybe they were a too high level and I wasn't trained up enough. Optimus is a real sneaky lad for sure, man. For sure. I do love Optimus Prime though, he's a really cool dude. So guys, it's been a bit of a short stream today. It's been fun though. It's been very good fun. I'm going to see if I can send you guys off to someone. If you guys have enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave a big old fat thumbs up. Subscribe for glorious Total Warhammer content in the future. Apologies to me getting more and more grumpy as the stream goes on. I've been streaming for 3 days straight, so, or like, not every, not 24-hour streams, but every single stream, so I've been very tired towards the end here. But we've had a nice break because I go to work over the weekend, and we'll be back probably with a stream on Wednesday, I would like to think. So the tournament I was in earlier is hosted by Logic, and it looks like he is currently streaming. So I'll send you guys over there. Feel free to yell quack quack at him and do a cheeky little bit of a raid. Thank you guys so much as well for tuning in and supporting as always. Special shout out to... no, it won't show me who donated. This is so annoying. And a sec. Let me refresh this and see if that works. Let me refresh. It won't let me know who did it, but thank you, Steve. I know you definitely donated. 2 other people did as well. Oh no. Oh, Shetland Apache was one of them. And who was the last? Who was the last? Apologies, guys. It won't show up for some reason. But thank you guys so much for all the donations. As always, you guys are the best. So until next time, guys, peace, peace. And as always, stay awesome.